and with this amnesiaism that we're all going through and we're all trying to awaken to, right? We're awakening the ego part of ourselves that is forgotten that it is infinite, and it's part of the infinite. It's part of the joy and the love that is the celebration of the universe, right? In love is the journey we're all on as humans, no matter what, star race you may be from, or hue. I just heard hue, and it's like they said it's light. Hue means light, and then like it could be man, woman, woman, right? Man. They said hue. Hue is the word for light. So that's really cool, right? So we're all lights. We're all flickering lights that look like we're in a hue body. And so that's why they said there can, but we've all taken the ride to certain degrees, similar, right? Oh gosh, sometimes when I do these videos, when I don't have a direction and it's leading me, there's somewhere in between, I start looking and examining myself and judging myself for what direction I'm moving in without any clear direction. And then I start to shut down that natural flow. So let's breathe out those uncertainties and breathe in the light of the hue. Okay, so this really cool light that we are, and everybody's got a cool light to them, and the ego that does not know that yet is finding all of these changes very strange. And the further into sleep mode you are, the stranger all of this will appear. So the more awakened you become to your infinite self, the more authentic this will feel. And we all have love and light within us, and no one limits us. That's rounding up this whole conversation, which I had no idea where it was going. No one's limiting us to that quota. Only we are if we don't choose it. So it's funny, like a week ago, if I saw someone doing bad behavior, I wanted to spank them like a bad child and put them in a corner. And today, I can go to their oversoul and ask them to rise to a higher level of their greatest possibility. Totally different thinking. But I like that approach because it inspires the best in us all. And I was actually really excited that I had those thoughts, because it was distinctly different than the thoughts I had. I don't even know if it's been a week. So please don't call me. You're like, I just talked to you yesterday, Susan. And you were saying, all joking aside, I don't know if it was a week. I do know that I had this different thought. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about where are those thoughts that support you in the elevation of your greatest possibility. You're in charge. And at times it won't feel like we're in charge, right? Because we're part of the collective and, we're being bombarded. But it's almost like we have to take a moment and breathe and center ourselves every day, many times throughout the day, into that centeredness, into our heart space. And some would say, oh, it's natural, that's where I live. Well, I would say to you, that's awesome. It's really awesome. I'm not one of those yet. I am. It's a practice. And there are some days where it's easier and some days where it's not. I would say the energy report for the last few days I felt strange inside my body. Like I felt like displaced, but I would say not in an uncomfortable way. But yesterday I had pain in my feet. It was like really hard to walk. It's not that way today, but yesterday it was in my feet. It was interesting. And I just took the day to just take it slow and say you don't have to go anywhere, and and remember that you are loved. So there's been some really interesting flows through all of this as energy moves around, right, within us, deciding if it's going to stay with us or move on. It's really interesting. So I see this light through here, but then I see shadowing through here. Not a lot, but I'm seeing it. Maybe it's shadowing it. Is it there? Let's go closer. Nope, there's shadowing. I can see it on an energetic level. There's shadowing. Bad or good. It's forgive me though, it's through here and through here. There's a little shadowing. All I can be is where I'm at. Wherever that is, whatever that is, there's no wrong place to be. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You don't need to be further along, or you don't need to be anywhere specific, just with yourself, where you're at, in those thoughts that make you feel loved and know that you are loved. And those are the most, you said to me, what's spirituality about? Those two things: knowing that you are loved and knowing that you were made from love, and that you are pure love you are. And all of the other discoveries are just fun parts to the story, right? Like, it's a story being created, but it's not it won't change the infinite truth, which is the same for everybody. We're just here in a planetary system deciding if we can remember that or not. Can we remember for 10 minutes of the day? Can we remember it for 10 seconds of the day? Have we forgotten it completely and we're going years? We're going years. So I just imagine ransacking the place, it's like, rah, like carefree monkey. Anyways, I think that's what I want to share at this moment, but I'll stop the video, and if there's anything else that wants to play itself out, I'll come back. Anyways, it's always fun to do these videos with you as my reflection. And have a beautiful day.